Well, another race I've been really looking forward to here, the Diamond Challenge Sculls for elite single scullers, men's single sculls. On your right, Cambridge University, Dara Alizadeh, and on your left to Barks, it's Simone Martini of the Italian rowing team.
And look how close this is. I mean, this is what we, it's awful again, isn't it? As commentators and spectators, you want to see these close, ferocious battles on the water. From an athlete point of view, once they're over, they're wonderful races to be part of. In this point, this is feeling hard for both scullers.
Yeah, this will be really tough, and both of these athletes have oodles of international experience, and there's Simone Martini just being warned, the Italian sculler who unfortunately missed out on his spot at the Tokyo Olympics because he was pipped by the younger 19-year-old Gennaro Di Mauro to the spot. So it will have hurt him a lot to have missed out on that seat. He was the first sculler to qualify Italy in the single scull for 20 years. He qualified at the World Championships and then missed out, and he's here now leading Dara Alizadeh of Cambridge University. He represented Bermuda at the Olympic Games. So these two really well matched.
Oh, incredible. And they've both got, like you said, both got such brilliant experience behind them, and nothing like when you get beaten by 19-year-olds want to come back and make amends.
Yes, certainly he's got the bit between his teeth here for Henley Royal Regatta. I think having missed out on that seat, needed a new challenge, needed something to aim for, and he'd heard a lot about the regatta. I had the pleasure of speaking with him earlier in the week, and he was saying, everyone from Italy will be watching this, and it's got a big reputation. His compatriot Martino Gueretti unfortunately couldn't come across as well with the Italian rowing team. He was like, oh, it's a shame Martino missed out, but everyone will be watching. But look at this move from Dara Alizadeh of, I was about to say of Bermuda, but Cambridge University. I'm so used to commentating on him from Tokyo, where he made the C final. He was the third ever Bermudian rower to row at the Games, so he's got a lot on his shoulders.
It's fantastic, and I would like to see the Bermuda colours coming down the Henley course now. That'd be very dramatic to see. And the great thing about these events is we talk about clubs in all the other events, how well Leander's done or how long we've seen Shipley doing, whereas here it's named. The sculling race is individuals. It's we know the names, we know the faces, and the people who have won this event in the past have been true international superstars. Both of these guys want to add their names to that list.
Well, my word, this is one of the closest races of the regatta so far. It has been Martini, the Italian sculler, that has led the whole way, but it's been no more than half a length between these two single scullers. Now, this is gladiatorial battling at its best, and I think Dara Alizadeh of Cambridge University has just gone for another kick.
They're almost exactly level. This is a brilliant overhead shot. And what you also see is, although they've had lots of international experience, they will never have physically been so close to their opposition before. There's no buoy lanes that separate these two crews. So you saw a moment ago their blades were almost touching down the centre, and that just adds to that feeling of, we always talk about being gladiators right in the centre of this course, and that's exactly what these two men are doing now.
Well, I think Martini just responding here. He's looking a little bit lighter on the rating, actually. If I just compare side by side, and just to my eye, I think that Martini underrating Alizadeh just a tip or two, but trying to be more efficient with his sculling. And it's going to feel tough into this headwind here for these single scullers.
This is such a fantastic... They are literally, for sort of stroke by stroke, almost it's like a training run, almost in tune, in time the whole way down the course, and right now impossible to call.
This is sensational. The best race we have seen, not just of Friday, but of the regatta in the Diamond Challenge Sculls. Dara Alizadeh goes again. He's going for the upset here to overturn Simone Martini. He got the bye through to this event. Alizadeh already with a race underneath his belt, and he's gone for the sprint early.
And that's it. We see in single sculls how quickly you can change the rate. Just there, Dara's taking about half a length in a few strokes. And will that be enough, these closing strokes, to stay ahead?
Well, they've got about 10 strokes left to row. Dara Alizadeh of Cambridge University looks for the line. The sculler, coached by Rob Baker, is going to be absolutely thrilled to have overcome the giant from Italy, Simone Martini. A length in it in the end, but wow, I've got a huge smile on my face because that was just a pleasure to commentate on.
What a joy to see races like that. And just there, watching them punch the air, that is a big, big win to take and a big scalp. And you know, thoughts going out to the Italian there, who put in a brilliant performance and came a long way to make some history down this Henley course, and has just missed out in a most incredible race.